Thank you. Are we ready?
Ready.
Hi, I'm Anna. I'm a targeted individual. I was targeted in Puerto Rico and I want to be free. You have to stop. The criminals, you have to stop. Can you do it again? No, I'm thinking to go talk to the criminal over there. Okay,
We're live, yeah.
Okay, let's go. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Hi, I'm Anna. I was targeted in Puerto Rico and I want to be free.
Hi, my name is Tanya. I've been targeted since 2021, starting in Columbus, Ohio. I moved to Gary, Indiana, and now I'm in Stuttgart, Arkansas, and I was targeted as I was traveling here to Texas. I want to be free.
Hi, I'm Anna. I've been targeted since 2019 and I want to be free and I want justice for all of us. Let my people go.
Amen.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Katie. I've been targeted since 2015.
All right.
Are y'all okay?
You're okay.
Okay, sorry, retake. Hi, are we ready? Hi, I'm Katie. I've been targeted since 2014, starting here in Houston, Texas. And I have gone all over the US, all over the globe, and been targeted worldwide. I want my freedom, and I want freedom from everybody else.
Hi, I'm Lindsay. I've been a targeted individual since 2014 and I want to be free. I want America to be back the way it used to be. I want everyone to wake up and I know God will prevail soon.
Hi, I'm Cheryl, and I am a targeted individual. I've been targeted since 2007, and I've lived in Houston, Texas all my life. So why is this happening? We are targeted, we are tired, and we want freedom.
My name is Frank. I've been targeted since 2007, and I want to be free.
My name is Heather, and I have been targeted in California. That's where it started. I didn't discover about the targeting program until 2019. It's a life-changing, terrible, horrific sentence, and we have to be free from it. It's not me.
Hi there, my name is Joey. My targeting began in 2010 when a campaign that was launched against me in Montgomery County, Texas, and Houston, Texas. In 2023, we said totally free in 23. That didn't happen. So let's say win the war in 24. I want freedom.
And again, I've been targeted since 2017.
Hello, I'm Yvonne. I've been targeted since 2002 and I was free. I want all the rest to be free as well.
Hi, I'm Gaji, and I've been targeted longer than I can remember, and I'm looking forward to freedom in 2024. All right.
Hi, my name is Melody. I've been targeted for 9 years. I want the torture and abuse to stop in 2024.
My name is Craig. I've been targeted since 2013. Stop the abuse. I want to be free.
All right.
My name is Daniel Childs. I've been targeted since 2014. I want to be free. Thanks.
And Richard.
Hi, my name's Richard Lighthouse. I'm a targeted individual and I want to be free.
Hi, I'm Devin Freedom, and been a TI since 2012. Very cold here, and I want to be free too. Okay. All right.
Okay, let's get started.
If you are live right now, please pardon the wind. We almost got blown over earlier, but we're still here.
Come on, Anna.
Yeah.
Come on, Anna. Get over here.
All right, sorry.
Feeling is the winds of change.
Yeah.
Stand right here and I'll do some photography if we need to. You got it? Okay, all right, okay,
Okay.
okay. All right.
Is the Zoom on?
It is.
Cause I wanna talk to, can I hear the people?
No, but they can hear you.
Okay, well, thank you for being here. We're gonna start, in just a few minutes. I can't hear you, but if you have any questions, we're gonna ask that you raise your hand and Devin or Joey here will be reading the questions so I can answer them for you. As expected, you are our audience and we thank you for being here because we know how it is. So thank you so much for being here and I look forward to your questions and to your kind dissemination of our message, which is what we need so much to get out there. Thank you for being here. So you're gonna pick over? Where's Goji?
Coach in the back there.
Or you?
Yeah, if you wanted to. I'll get the other.
That way we can get more done.
We just need Goji because we need to before Devin. Goji, that's still started. Waiting for you. What? Yeah. Well, at least I was able to stop the noise that we knew we were gonna get a noise campaign. I just knew it. So the benefits of knowing Spanish. Okay, if Gochi doesn't start, I'm gonna start because there's people waiting over there. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna start. I'm gonna taking the risk. I'm gonna start here. This is a great moment. A great moment we're living in because it's coming out in the open that the FBI has abused the watch list. What it's called is known as a watch list for a long time, and it's just coming out. Good morning, all of you. On behalf of Targeted Justice and the 400,000 targeted individuals in the United States and the world, we thank you for being here today. Today marks the 1-year anniversary of the filing of TJ v. Garland, an extraordinary lawsuit that seeks to remove the names of innocent listed individuals from the terrorist screening database into secret categories that are not known to the public and not even to the people that are in them, because as the FBI has admitted, they don't represent a terrorist threat and they are not screened as such. Therefore, these innocent Americans and innocent civilians around the world don't encounter problems when traveling. And that is what the media needs to look into. Not just the abuse of the 2 million people on the known and suspected terrorist watch list, which is the ones that do encounter problems when traveling, but the plight of all those innocent people that are labeled as suspected terrorists, and that is distributed through the National Crime Information Center to 18,000 law enforcement agencies, which translates to over 100,000 agents, to over 532 private corporations such as Airbnb, Western Union, and many others that retaliate against people that don't even know are on the list, and 1,440 organizations such as universities that could very well deny entrance to somebody to a university of higher education just because, unbeknownst to them, they are on this nefarious blacklist. We urge you to look at the appeal pending before the Fifth Circuit in the TJB Garland case. It's case number 23-2342. It's fully briefed and we're ready for the oral argumentation when we get notice of it. The principal remedy of that case, the principal remedy we seek is the removal of the 18 plaintiffs from the TSDB categories 3 and 4 that are the secret categories that the FBI has admitted they put people on that list under secret criteria. That is not the America we were born into. That is not what the Constitution provides. Please be aware, the watch list is not the entire list. Pursuant to the Department of Justice, the watch list, the known and suspected terrorist list, comprises 0.5% of the entire list. So if that list is at 2 million, we don't want to know how many innocent civilians have been placed secretly on the handling codes 3 and 4, which represent 97% of the terrorist screening database pursuant to the Department of Justice, not pursuant to targeted justice. This has been contained in audit reports. One of the most nefarious conclusions of the audit report by the Office of Inspector General of the United States Department of Justice, report 08/16, is that the FBI field offices nominate and place people on the terrorist screening database without complying with agency regulation. Now let that sink in. Innocent Americans that have never been arrested, indicted, tried, or convicted of any terrorist offense, and that by FBI's own admission do not meet the reasonable suspicion criteria, are secretly placed on this list. The labeling of innocent Americans and people around the world as suspected terrorists deprives them of basic rights, constitutional, civil, and human rights. This has got to stop. It's being carried out by the United States government against the world. Just this week, seasoned journalist Liz Crokin recently posted on social media that the deep state knows these tactics not only isolate you, but they also make you paranoid, rightfully so. So they bank on the fact that you may be too weak to keep pushing and exposing them despite the gaslighting and torture they put you through. But there's some people they can't break, and I am one of them. And all of these people are them too.
Right. That's
So
right.
the word is out. It is not just few and far between people that are not well known. People like Liz Cronin are coming out and publicly stating they are targeted individuals, targeted by our own government. Innocent people that their only sin is being a whistleblower, a fighter against corruption, or simply a law-abiding citizen that does not promote any kind of shenanigans. So I urge you all to look into that secret categories, the secret categories of the watch list of the terrorist screening database, because that is where the real news are. So evidence that the United States government is suppressing any dialogue about this, any discussion about it, is that despite the distribution of the press release in social media and through email, the press didn't come here today. They're not interested in the freedom that second-class citizens, targeted individuals, have a right to. So if anybody in the Zoom conference have a question, are we gonna do it for here? Okay, so we're gonna wait till the end to take all your questions. I'm gonna read through them while judging.
Hi, wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you,
everybody.
Anna.
Sorry, I caught in
All right. Thank you. All right, everybody. Thank you. Hi. It's cold and windy out here, so be glad you're somewhere cozy looking. But I just want to say thank you. My word today is I'm gracious and grateful. So I want to say thank you. Thank you to everyone who got here, whether they flew, drove, all the sacrifices that are made. We don't take anything for granted. We thank everybody for coming. Thank you for taking the time from your cozy spot to watch us. Thank you for being there. Journalists, if you're watching, we would love to see this article published, because we need our stories published. And stand up and, do it. I know it's a big step. It's a courageous step. But guess what? We've made courageous steps as well, because I won't go into that. We're going to keep it a little cheerful today as much as possible. But I want to say thank you to everybody watching. Thank you to everyone that helped to pull this together. People who emailed, faxed, called, made sent messages and so forth, and just picked up print work, and Devin, as usual, and all the volunteers, Melody, all the volunteers, Lindsay, Anna Toledo, and Richard Life, everybody that we had to all pitch in. Tanya, who drove down and helped me. So I'm just grateful. Roger, Nelson. I don't want to start naming names. Thank you for everybody, but I also I'm thankful for the J6ers. I'm thankful to Donald Trump, and I'm thankful to the Black Lives Matter movement. I'm thankful to baby Joe, 8 weeks old. And I'm thankful to all these people, because it's those people and the targeting of those people that brought attention to the watch list. And right now it is front and center. It was on CBS Live. Finally we made it to primetime television, and we want everybody to pick it up. Jesse Waters, who did an expose on Fox. We're thankful to all of you for bringing this message up, and we know that it's a big step, and we know that people are being oppressed. I believe there are many investigative journalists that would love to be here today. I don't know if they were threatened. I don't know if they received the messages or that it was blocked. But this kind of interference with what we're doing is what has caused this kind of torture to last for this long. And this is what needs to stop. It needs to stop. We need to, we're in a world that's free. You see some of the signs, home of the free ? This is 2024. Our free speech rights are being challenged. Our rights as targeted individuals, all of our constitutional rights are being violated and challenged. And it should not be happening in 2024. So we're bonding together and working against that. But I'm really grateful for the movement that's taken place. I want to thank even Elizabeth Warren, the senator, who worked with 12 others. Cory Booker was one of the names I remember, but there were 13 senators that sent a letter with 34 questions to the intelligence agencies about the flaws and inconsistencies and corruption of the list, the watch list, how the process of it and so forth. That is key. And we're looking forward to there was a closed session on Tuesday, the 9th of January. We're looking forward to the results of that.
And we're gonna follow that closely because 20 questions, 24 and 25 had to do with targeted individuals. Those are only 2 questions that I believe that could have spoken to handling COVID being 4. And we certainly want to see the answers to those questions, and we want to see the report because we know the truth. Okay, so we're looking for that. We're going to keep our finger on the pulse of that, and we're expecting more in 2024. We expect freedom, and we're right on the brink, guys. So don't give up. We hope that there are journalists watching. They may have called in with names and so forth. We need to stand up and bring this to the forefront. This is our time. This is our season. If you weren't ready today, I hope you're ready the next time. I hope you're ready to get to Louisiana because we need you. We need the word out there. We have got to get the word out there, guys. We've got to get it out there. So I'm so grateful to everyone that's here. Grateful to you for being there. Grateful for the movements that are taking place. And I believe it's a victory. I'm going to say another thing. As long as this machine is in place, no entertainer, no athlete, elected official, everyday human being is free. Because anytime you can take someone speaking their own mind and put them on a retaliatory list and do the kinds of things that they do to targeted individuals, it means that we're not free. And this is a democratic society. My first sentence of the speech that I lost was that I brought the whole picture. I brought the whole American dream vision and thing from a little girl. As I was a little girl, I believed in the American society and the way that we do things in the Constitution. I believe if I was a good girl, if I did my work, if I would get a good job, get married, have children, and last for the rest of my life. You know what I found out? That this program interfered with my marriage. I didn't even know it caused my divorce. We're not talking personal today. Okay. So, but I'm just saying that it without this program, the statistics, the face of America would be entirely different. There would be less divorce, less homelessness, less people in institutions, less people in prison. We have got to get rid of this program so we can see the wonderful world and the wonderful America that we actually have without this. That's all. Amen. Thank you.
Amen.
See if you have any questions from
the Zoom people.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I'm good.
So we're gonna answer any
I'm gonna take it off
questions.
here. Did you want me to take it off?
Take it off.
Heather?
All right, so do we have any questions? There are any questions? Good. All right, so I stopped the video, but let's see. If y'all have any questions, please post them in the chat. If our names are removed, will we be gang stalked? Will we still be gang stalked?
If the names are removed, no, because the thing is, the fusion centers and all the corporations that run this program, if they don't have a list of names, they don't have targets. So that's why we say no names, no targets. That's it. You know, who are they going to go against them if they don't have a list? The list of innocent people that are being chased around. Thank you.
All right, and yeah, if y'all have questions, please post them in the chat. It's too windy here for us to hear y'all. All right, Anna, another question for you.
Can you put them?
Yes. Yeah. All right. When names are removed, will it be immediate?
I have to assume if the things are gonna shut down immediately, no, can you grab her? Can you grab her? She'll be good. Oh, sorry. This is gonna take, this is just, this, Rome was not built in one day. This program has taken 20 years to build up. It's certainly not gonna be the next day, but I do think that once we get an order to stop handling codes 3 and 4, those names have to be automatically removed, immediately removed. And I don't know how long it'll take for the recalling of that list to all the people that it has been distributed to, and all the agencies and all the corporations. But it is our hope that they will abide to the court ruling. And that's why we have asked for the court monitoring to monitor the compliance with any order from any court. Thank you.
All right. So the next step in the legal case, that they want to know, the next steps.
Next step is we are waiting for the oral arguments to be announced in New Orleans in the Fifth Circuit. As soon as we get that date, we're going to tell everybody, because we're going to have a rally, and we want every targeted individual that can make it there to make it there. We need to tell the world this is not fantastical. This is not imagined. It's a real thing, that there are innocent people on a terrorist list.
Can some of us go testify in front of Congress or a judge, jury, and demand justice compensation?
Yeah. Can you just can you do this for me?
Yes.
Please, can you read this?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Sure.
Okay. Congress, we have asked everybody to please write to the Peters Committee and to the 20 senators that wrote the letters demanding explanations regarding the watch list. It is up to the targeted community to write to them and say, it's not just a watch list, it's the hidden categories 3 and 4 that people don't find out they are on that list. Those are the biggest monsters. Those are the ones you have to look into. Those are the ones you have to really interrogate, aside from the watch list, which has been abused, but also the secret categories. Because once that comes out, and once you realize that there's at least 400,000 innocent Americans on that list, that is the explaining that the FBI has to do to Congress, because it is just a money-making machine. The more people they have on surveillance and watching for, even when we do anything, the more money the agency gets and the contractor gets. And that has got to stop, because it's an abuse. It's a waste of American taxpayer money.
Okay. The next question is this crime wave part of or considered a continuation or continuous offense? And if so, what is the proper remedy for continuous or advancing persistent threat type of offense?
Crime wave?
Crime wave, yeah. It says continuous offense.
Well, I do think that a lot of crimes are set up by, and a lot of people are entrapped in this program. And so I think that once the weapons are shut down, America is going to wake up to a new America and the world to what it used to be 20 years ago.
Okay, and the next question asks, are you prepared to educate other attorneys, and can we have a webpage or campaign to educate civil rights attorneys? I guess, yeah, what would you say to other attorneys out there?
Well, that's exactly what I want to do. I want to do targeted justice is going to go towards the mid of this year. We're going to start educating attorneys into these civil rights violations. And we will put templates on the targeted justice page. Right now, look for it. Within, I guess, 2 weeks, I'm going to have an FAQ at Targeted Justice. It's going to be curated by me, and it's going to contain all these documents I have talked about so that you can refer to them. It is really important that people, international people, know this. The United States is violating international treaties that they have ratified. There are a lot of international people that, as affected people here, should be able to, you know, claim these violations. It has to be done in the United States courts, but certainly the violations are there. So yes, we will, that is one of the projects Targeted Justice has, to educate attorneys, because we need people to join our team to set free the over 400,000 Americans that have been illegally placed on this list. And we estimate more than 6 million around the world. Thank you.
All right, that appears to be the very last question on here that I can find. So,
Okay,
right.
well, thank you all for being there. And please do the coverage, because we need this word to get out. Thank you.
should we go ahead and end the call, or?
Yeah,
Okay, all right.
yeah, you can end the call there.
Okay, everybody, and thank you so much for
Thank
joining
you.
our broadcast. And hopefully we're able to make a whole lot of progress and encourage the government and everyone else to be an extension of our fight and not to judge us. We are the good guys. We're here to protect our society as well as ourselves. And thank you very much to Anna Toledo, Agoji, and Richard Lighthouse for this wonderful event.
Yes.